Hello, and welcome to NMMI's YouTube Live event. I'm Brigadier General Voris McBurnett, NMMI's President and Superintendent. Whether you're streaming from Roswell or from around the world, we are thrilled to have you here. During this live event, I encourage you to ask questions and to share your comments with us. I hope this event reveals more about our great institution, and I invite you to join us for future events. Let's get started.
Hello, excuse me. Hello and welcome to tonight's event. Our topic tonight is why NMMI? We're so glad you could join us. I'm Lieutenant Colonel Christina Stark, NMMI's Global Enrollment and Marketing Director, and I'll be your moderator for tonight's live question and answers. So you will hear directly from our cadets about their journeys, why they chose NMMI, what their day-to-day looks like, and how the Institute is shaping their futures. You will also have the opportunity to meet Ms. Monica Renteria, who is from our Global Enrollment team. She will be providing insights into the enrollment process and resources available to families. So this session is meant to be interactive. As Brigadier General McBurnett said, we would encourage you to participate, ask questions. You can drop your questions right into the YouTube live chat and we'll bring them into the discussion. Or if you prefer, you can share your questions on social media using the hashtag AskNMMI, and our team will be monitoring those as well. Again, we're very excited to have you join us tonight. So let's begin by having our cadets and staff introduce themselves. So let's do it. Miss Monica.
Hi, my name is Monica. I'm with New Mexico Military Institute for 8 years. I'm here locally from Roswell, New Mexico, and I've been an enrollment counselor all 8 years.
Cadet Colonel Lopez.
Hey, hi, I'm Cadet Colonel Julian Lopez. This is my 6th year at the Institute, and I'm a regimental commander here. Just a couple things I'm in. I am in ROTC here at our school. I am a facilitator at a YLCC. I'm part of Centurion, and I'm our president for English Club.
Okay, so let's hear now from our Master Sergeant McNamara.
Hi, I'm Cadet Master Sergeant Mystic McNamara. This is my 2nd year at NMMI. I'm a junior. I'm involved with Color Guard, and my position is actually a Color Guard Commander. I do sports, so volleyball and track, and I'm also in National Honor Society.
Thank you. So now let's hear from our 2nd Lieutenant Cicada.
Good night, everyone. My name is Camille Gonzaga Siqueira. I'm from Brazil. This is my 2nd year at NMI. I'm in Ono Board. I am the vocalist for Jazz Band. I'm in concert choir, facilitating high hopes course, and some other clubs that I am in.
Very good. Now let's hear from our Staff Sergeant Holtze.
Hello, my name is Sebastian Holtze. I'm from Mexico, Sonora. I'm a staff sergeant in Charlie, and I'm involved with the facilitators and high ropes course, and I'm in the etiquette committee.
Thank you. So as you can see, we have a very nice group here, a very good panel. So they will be able to answer questions you might have, and we'll share some of the processes that we have here to apply to an NMMI. So let's begin by asking Master Sergeant McNamara, so what made your first interest in attending NMMI?
So my mom went to Ruidoso High School, which is about an hour from Roswell, and she was involved with tennis. So she'd come to NMMI for tennis tournaments a lot. And I also have a close family friend who's also alumni. So.
Thank you very much. Did you ever come with your mother to NMMI for anything?
No, it was back when she was in high school, and
Okay.
I also had an older brother who graduated here last year. So he came here first, and he liked it a lot and recommended it to me for the academics.
Very good. So thank you. So, Cadet Colonel Lopez, what was your first impression of campus when you arrived?
Well, my first impression whenever I first got here was that it was a military school. We immediately were put into a test. It was during COVID, so we also had our mask on. But just walking around campus, I got to see the architecture of this place. I thought it was a really nice school, and I came here very willingly for the military part. So I was very excited whenever I got here to see all the cadre, the uniforms, and to begin.
Okay, thank you. And what's something fun or unexpected about NMMI that surprised you?
Just all the opportunities available here. We have a lot of clubs that are open for cadets to join. I know through choir, I really enjoy choir. I'm able to travel more than I thought I ever would. I got to see multiple other military institutes through them and just to go on various trips. And so, really, just if you want to do something here, you're really able to do it. And so, that's something that I wasn't expecting when I first came here. I thought it was going to be, we're on campus and we're very limited in certain things, but no, it's very open.
Very good, thank you. So, Staff Sergeant Holtz, so tell us, being an international student, how has NMMI challenged you academically?
It has challenged me in many ways. For me, my school system was much more different in Mexico, where I'm coming from, and getting adjusted to this, it was hard at the beginning, but with time, I started getting used to the system, and there's a lot of support here from the teachers. There's peer tutoring, and there's also tutoring hours in the morning. But it's challenged me to be more critical in my thinking and become more responsible of my things and my homeworks and projects.
Okay, thank you. So, Second Lieutenant Cicada, we all know that here at NMMI you have leadership training. So there's a huge opportunity for all of our cadets to have some rank. So you being a second lieutenant, tell us, what does leadership training mean in your day-to-day life?
The leadership training here at NMI, I think, means the opportunity to be committed with other people, to teach, to guide, to serve as a direction for someone. I think it's an opportunity also to develop respect and responsibility, mainly with your subordinates and with people that depend of your leadership. So for me, it's really important this part of the leadership training because it teaches you how to be respectful, how to be responsible for your duties, and how to perform your duties as you should.
Thank you. So Cadet Holtz, can you describe the relationships you've built here with fellow cadets and also faculty and staff?
From the first day I got here, I started getting along with all the new cadets alongside me and the faculty. With the cadets mainly now that they are my friends, because we all went through the same troubles and challenges. We all went through courses. We all had maybe the same classes, and we all are related to the same thing, so we are able to get along better. And with the staff, everyone is very kind here in the cafeteria, in the PX. Everyone is very respectful, and everything is just nice with the people here.
Okay. When you mentioned the challenge that you had when you came here, can you just tell us a few of the challenges that you faced?
Challenges in the school.
Yes.
Um, when we had our Bronco challenge, all of us, my friends from my troops or my rat buddies, we all went in We all had to do the same things. We all had to do the same obstacles. And in a way, it made us feel like family because we bonded all together and we did the same training. We're all we've all experienced the same thing. So
Well,
that's
great.
what makes us feel together.
Well, thank you. That's very good to know. So, Second Lieutenant Cicada. So, what activities, clubs, or sports have you been involved in?
I am involved in jazz band, so I'm the vocalist. I am in concert choir. I'm in the honor committee. I am a researcher for the STEM club. I work as a facilitator and cadet ambassador. I'm also a peer tutor, so I help students with academic challenges or struggles. I'm in the international club. I'm in the quiz ball club, and yeah, I think that is all.
Wow, you're involved in so many things. How do you manage all of this, being an excellent student and being involved in all those activities?
I try like to develop my week based in my priorities. And for example, my choir and the jazz band, there are classes, so I can manage like because it is a class. And then the club time. So normally I take my Tuesdays off to go to clubs, and the other days of the week I work in the Rappel Tower on in the high ropes course as a facilitator. So I try to put priorities and like switch it out so I can attend all of them.
Wow. So we can see that NMMI has taught many of you time management because you do so well. You're involved in so many things. So, Master Sergeant McNamara, how do you balance academics, athletics, and the military structure?
So it is a lot. And since I came here for the academics, that's my priority. So I say you have to have your priorities straight. Whatever you came here for is to prioritize that and to be organized because without it, you'll be kind of lost. And the nice thing about NMMI, they give you time blocks for everything. So you have your classes, and then right after classes, you have your time for sports. And then after sports, you have also another block to study. So you have to take advantage of the time that they give you to study, to do sports. And I feel like everything's very well planned and just be sure to get everything prioritized. And a nice thing is to don't be afraid to ask for help. A bunch of the teachers and all of your cadre and other peers are always there to like help you.
Okay, great. So now let's switch over to Miss Monica for a minute and ask her a few questions. But before we do that, I would like to remind you to post any questions you have in our YouTube chat or social media and use the hashtag AskNMMI. So, Miss Monica, tell us what types of students would you say thrive at NMMI? You're muted, Miss Monica.
Sorry. So students that thrive at New Mexico Military Institute are those who are ready to grow in character, leadership, and discipline. Driven students who are motivated to achieve their goals both in the classroom and out of the classroom. Also, future leaders who want to build confidence in decision making through daily leadership opportunities, and athletes who are eager to compete at a high level while maintaining strong academics and personal discipline. Young women and men of character who value integrity, teamwork, and service. At NMMI, students don't just prepare for college, they prepare for life through a structured environment, a strong athletic tradition, and a leadership model that empowers cadets daily. We help students grow into capable, confident, and successful young adults.
Thank you. As you all can see, we have amazing examples of everything that Miss Monica has shared. The example of a cadet, a student that will thrive here at an MMI. So, Miss Monica, what does the admissions process look like?
So applying is really simple. You can go to our website at www.nmmi.edu and you'll just find global enrollment. You'll click on that and then select apply now to start your application. It's a quick, easy application and there's no application fee at all.
Very good. So I would like to remind you that we are still accepting applications for the spring 2026 semester. We have also already opened our fall application. So make sure you submit your application. As Ms. Monica said, visit our website, www.nmmi.edu. Click on Global Enrollment and you will have a drop box and you click on Apply Now. So, Ms. Monica, I see some questions here related to financial aid. So can you tell us what financial aid or scholarship opportunities are available at NMMI?
Yes. So NMMI offers over 180 different scholarships. They're reviewed after you've been accepted through the Global Enrollment office through our financial aid office. For first-time applicants, scholarships are merit-based for rewarding academic achievements, leadership and athletic excellence. And then also New Mexico residents, don't forget they may be eligible to apply for the NMMI zero cost opportunity.
Okay, so we know that studying, going into a boarding school might be a little stressful for some parents, for some families. Ms. Monica, how do we support families through the transition?
Yeah, so from the moment that they apply, our enrollment counselors are here to guide them every step of the way. Once they're on campus, cadets are supported by our dedicated team of faculty, coaches, academic counselors, and staff who will work with them to ensure a smooth transition into cadet life. So each student is paired with an academic counselor and advising, and they'll continue with the same academic counselor year after year until graduation.
So, Ms. Monica, what would you say that sets NMMI apart from other schools?
So at NMMI, education goes far beyond the classroom. It's about life and leadership development. We live by a strong honor code with core values such as duty, honor, and achievement. These principles are instilled in our cadets' everyday life, shaping their character and their discipline and integrity for life. NMMI isn't just about the school. It's a lifestyle that challenges students to grow academically, physically, and morally. Our campus is truly diverse community with cadets from 36 U.S. states and territories, and then over 30 countries around the world, offering a global perspective in a tight-knit, supportive community.
Okay, so how do we ensure that each cadet's unique goals are supported here at NMMI?
Yeah, so at NMMI, every cadet is supported by our dedicated support system designed to guide each individual journey from day one through their graduation experience. Our dedicated staff and team, including our academic advisors, our troop leadership, counselors, faculty, and staff, we all work together to help each cadet stay on track academically, grow personally, and develop as a leader. Whether a cadet's goal is involved in college, military service, athletics, personal growth, NMMI's integrated support network ensures that they have the tools and the mentorship and encouragement to succeed in any pathway.
Very good, thank you. So we are part of the community here in Roswell. So can you tell us how are the cadets at NMMI involved with the community?
Yeah. So at NMMI, community service is a huge part of developing responsible, well-rounded leaders. With over 55 clubs and extracurricular activities, Cadets regularly participate in community events, awareness campaigns, and service to community projects. Our faculty and cadets give back to our local community by volunteering at schools, mentoring other students, participating in events like our science fairs and the New Mexico State Fair, experiences that build leadership, character, and lasting commitment to service. I think you're muted.
Thank you. I'm sorry. So now let's flip back to our cadets. So let's talk to Second Lieutenant Cicada. Can you tell us how have you changed the most since starting at NMMI?
Since last year, when I arrived at NMI, I developed a lot my responsibility and my sense of independence. So I learned to live by myself. I learned to solve my own problems. I learned to develop more responsibility and to keep track of the tasks that I have to do. Since I don't have my parents here to say that I have to do something. So I had to create this sense of responsibility and to learn how to lead with people from different cultures, learn how to improve my own skills, how to communicate, how to lead by myself.
Okay. And what's the one challenge you faced here that ended up shaping you for the better?
I think it was the language. When I arrived here, I was not like completely fluent in English. I had like a little bit of knowledge about the language, but not that much. And I had an American roommate. She's here, Master Sergeant McNamara. So she was my roommate, and she helped me a lot with my English. The first month, I told her that I didn't speak English at all, so I was like trying to understand her. So she helped me a lot with my English and to develop my fluency in English.
Okay, thank you. What about you, Staff Sergeant Holtz?
Mm, it made me learn how to balance everything, the military structure and the academics. I started becoming more responsible uh, myself because my mom, she always helped me with my stuff. But now that I'm here, I've become more independent of myself, and I have my own little schedule in here in the school. So I am organized with the things I need to do and what things I need to get done.
Okay, very good. So, Master Sergeant McNamara, having a roommate from Brazil that speaks a different language and comes from a different culture, has that been a good experience for you? Have you learned any Portuguese?
Yes, I have learned some Portuguese phrases, and I think it's just an amazing experience. And I think it was. I'm glad I had it opened my eyes to a different culture. Like her being from Brazil, so I've learned a lot from her culture, her family, and I'm just glad that we've become really close friends.
Very good, thank you. So, Cadet Colonel Lopez, let's ask you a couple of questions. So, what does it mean to you to wear the uniform at NMMI, to wear uniform NMMI every day? Excuse me.
Well, to wear the NMMI uniform, what it means to me, well, of course, we're representing the school, but I plan to go into military service after this, and so I'm going to be in a uniform for a while. I think it's taught me really how to put together a uniform, how to be proud of my appearance, and to, well, again, everything shown on your uniform to be squared away and have that discipline in yourself, and then to also teach it to others.
So, as you mentioned, you plan on going into the military. So, how do you want to carry the values of NMMI into your life?
Well, here at NIMI, all the values that we learn, of course, we talked about duty, honor, and achievement a little. I think bringing that into the military service and really here at NIMI, even being able to step into leadership positions. Right now, I'm a regimental commander, and I think I'm able to bring a lot of the experiences and again our values into every experience that I will have after I graduate. I'll take it into my platoon, I commission as an officer. I'll take it to my follow-on school and the ROTC programs that we have there.
Okay, thank you very much. So, Cadet McNamara, how did you adjust to this structure and discipline here at NMMI?
So it was definitely hard, but the best thing was that the repetition. So every day we would wake up very early, and overall, I just had to get used to doing the same thing every day, and I feel like that helped me adjust a lot. And then overall, you start understanding why we do things. Like as a rat, you have to make your bed neat, have your room clean, and over time, you learn that it helps you be independent and to have yourself look nice, and then it just helps you bring up your confidence.
Thank you. What about you, Cadet Colonel Lopez?
Coming here with the structure and discipline, I came in with an open mind about it. If you come here and you're against it, then you won't adjust too well. I found it to be a little difficult at first, especially with those early morning wake ups. But being here and then having my rep buddies to keep me accountable, it wasn't a horrible transition at all. It went quite well.
Very good. So, can you tell us, Cadet Colonel Lopez, just a few things about you came and you were recruited at training, and now you are the RC. Can you explain to us what were the positions, or tell us what were the positions that you held while you were here at NMMI to become the regimental commander?
So for the majority of my time here, I was on troop level. Of course, I was a recruit, then a private, a staff sergeant, a first sergeant, a second lieutenant, a PL, and then back to a first sergeant, and then this last year, of course, regimental commander. The progression, it was a bit of a big jump going from a senior NCO to or a colonel. But I think every experience, especially being on the troop side for so long, it allowed me to develop my skills interacting with people and not only leading people, but teaching others how to lead as well. I think that's a huge part. We are training our next leaders. So just that whole transition, I think I needed to be at every single level that I was. And I think it was an opportunity to learn and to be able to hold the position I do now and help others in their positions.
Well, thank you very much. So, Staff Sergeant Holtze, what's a typical weekday schedule like for you?
A typical weekday schedule, I choose Thursday. In a Thursday, I wake up early around 5:50 in the morning. I get ready in the uniform of the day. I'd have to be out by 6:05 in the morning because I'm a cadre member for Charlie. And then by 6:10, we would fall out to the troop walk. After that, we march to Bates, to the cafeteria. We have breakfast. And then there's the 7:15 to 8 in the morning tutoring hours with your teachers. Then classes start from 8:15 all the way to 3:30 in the afternoon. After that, it's sports, but I'm not in a sport. I'm a facilitator, so I go to the ropes course and I train how to belay people and how to rescue people. And that end is from 3:45 to 5 p.m., sometimes a little bit after. Then 5:30, it's dinner time. And then from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., it's night study. It's studying hours, doing homework. And then from 9 to 10 is just getting ready to go to sleep. And then you sleep and you repeat the same thing the next day.
Okay, so I guess we have a very structured environment, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So how does living on campus has helped you to stay focused on your studies?
It's helped me become more motivated because as I see all the other cadets and the higher ups ranks, I see how they are all motivated to have good grades and do their things on time. And if I'm around those people, I will automatically start doing those things because it's the people who you hang out with. If you're in an environment where everyone is lazy and they don't do their stuff, you will become like that without knowing it. But if you're in a military school such as this one, you will be motivated by the other people you see, and you will get your things done on time.
Very good. So, Second Lieutenant Cicada, what do you think is the most valuable lesson NMMI teaches beyond academics?
I think is resilience. At NMI, I learned how to be resilient, how to fail at something, but to not give up, keep going, how to feel that you're not good at something and become good at this thing that you think you're not the best one. So I think resilience is a great lesson that NMI taught me and something that I would take for my life.
Well, that's great to hear. Thank you. So, Master Sergeant McNamara, how would you describe the bond you've built with other cadets?
I say it's a much different bond than you would get at a regular high school or college. So your first semester here, you get here, you don't know anybody, and then suddenly people are telling you what to do. You have to learn all these new commands, and you're a little lost. But then you also have your new recruits, your rat buddies, and you with your troop. So during that time, you're good to see each other at your worst, but then also like at your best. So you're just learning each other like from like a base that we started, and then we're growing from there. And I think it's just a really strong bond that we create.
Very good. So, can you tell us how do you think NMMI has shaped you differently than a traditional high school or a college that you would have?
So everything's different. First of all, you're away from home. You don't get to go home after school, after classes, and every part of your day has been planned. Like we have an ops card, an operational card, so it tells you what times, formations, classes, and other activities that are happening throughout the day. So you're aware of that. And then there's also accountability formations, so people always know where you're at, and then you have to sign out on the weekends if you want to go somewhere. So there's a very accountable curriculum. And then um, back to like having a roommate, like the culture, the international students you get to meet here. Like I would have never met people from Brazil, from Mexico, from Japan. Like I feel like there's so much variety and opportunities that are much different than another high school or college.
Okay, that's great. So, Cadet Colonel Lopez, can you tell us how do cadets spend their weekends?
Well, the cadets, it depends on what weekend. So here at NIMI, we have a couple of different weekends. We have academic weekends in which on Saturday we actually have a period of time dedicated to studying. So the teachers come in and that's an option for them to go in and get help. We have Commandant's weekend where sometimes we'll go out and we'll conduct training for a parade or such. We had our last parade just last week. And so we'll go out and we'll do training with them. Or sometimes we'll have a free weekend in which they'll be free to go home, go on furloughs, or just permits, and permits are there every weekend. And then lastly, we have our athletic weekends where we will conduct our PT test or just a fun activity that gets our cadets active and motivated just to do something, go out and move, play a couple games, things such as that.
Okay. So, Cadet Cicada, you being an international student, when you could have an open weekend and could go home, what do you do?
So normally I go out on permit with some friends, so I try to relax a little bit or try to catch up in some subject that I need to study a little bit more or just hang out with some friends a little bit.
Okay, very good. What about you, Cadet Holtze?
I also go on permits. I go a lot to Walmart and to Sam's with all my friends, but sometimes we just go out maybe to celebrate their birthday parties. We like going to Texas Roadhouse, sometimes to Chili's, but we like, oh, when it's the fair weekend, we all go like 7 or 8 kids, and we're all on the rides, and it's really fun.
Okay. So, Second Lieutenant Cicada, could you tell us what kind of academic support systems are available here at NMMI?
At NMI, as I said before, we have peer tutors that are students that are commitment with their academic life. So we help each other with their academic subjects. So we're available basically Sunday to through Friday from 7 p.m. until 9 p.m. We also have the tutoring time, as Holte said before, so we can go to our classrooms to talk with our teachers starting at 7:15 a.m. until 8 a.m. And during night study hall, there are also some teachers available in the academic buildings. You can ask help for your friends, your teachers, your tutors. So there are a lot of different support from you if you have any academic struggle. So yeah.
Okay, thank you. Master Sergeant McNamara, we have a question here about the sports that one is able to practice at an MMI. Can you share a little bit about that?
Of practice, or could you?
What can they play? What kind of sports do we offer here?
So we have volleyball, football, and soccer in the spring or the fall. And then more in the fall, there's swimming, track. We also have cross country in the fall. There's basketball. I think they're trying to start some other things, but overall, wide variety.
Yes.
Tennis as well.
Baseball as well, right?
Yes.
Yes. So we have different sports for high school and for the junior college program. Cadet Colonel Lopez, can you tell us how does NMMI integrate leadership development into daily life?
Well, in daily life, if you are someone who holds a position, so if you're cadre, every single day you go out and you are in front of a formation, you're in front of a group of your peers. And so being at NIMI, being a leader in front of your fellow peers is very difficult. And just having those opportunities, getting in front of a platoon or in front of a troop, whatever your position is, it really helps to develop along with the classes that you're taking, such as our LCDP that we have every week. And so just a combination of having that experience, being put in a position where maybe you aren't 100% comfortable, it really helps in developing you just every single day, facing different challenges. And again, just getting the experience and overall ending up better because of it.
Okay, great. You said you are graduating this year, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
After 6 years at NMMI. So
Yep.
tell us, what are you going to do after you leave NMMI?
Well, after NIMI, I plan on going to my follow-on school. It's yet to be determined yet, but I will commission as a second lieutenant into the Army. So I will be joining into a guard unit wherever in the vicinity of my follow-on school, and I plan to go to active as soon as I can after I get my bachelor's, and that's just what I want to do. I want to get in political science. I want to be a JAG officer eventually, but first I want to branch armor, and I'm very excited to do so.
Okay, very good. Miss Monica, we have here Cadet Colonel Lopez saying that she's going to continue into the military career. So, can you tell us what career or higher education paths do most cadets pursue after graduation here at NMMI? You're muted.
Sorry. Here at NMMI, graduation is just the beginning of our cadets for their futures. So over 95% of our NMMI graduates go on to complete a 4-year degree at top universities, including Ivy Leagues and military service academies. Many of our cadets follow in footsteps of alumni who've become leaders in business, public service, and the arts and the military, among them Roger Stobat, Conrad Hilton, and Owen Wilson. So whether your child's path leads to a university or to a service academy or leadership role in a civilian life, NMMI builds the character, discipline, and the network to succeed no matter what the pathway is.
Okay, thank you. So, Ms. Monica, while I have you here, how do parents stay connected, involved during the school year? How can they do that?
Yeah, so at NMMI, parents are valued partners in their cadets' life and successes. We have a parent club that hosts social events, uniform exchanges, support activities with help. And to support activities that help families stay engaged. Parents are invited to key events throughout the year, including matriculation, family weekend, homecoming, and commencement. The NMMI parents page and social media keeps families updated on campus life and support services and key contacts. So from day one to graduation, parents are part of the journey, connected, informed, and involved all the way.
Great. So we understand that sometimes being in a very structured environment can bring a certain level of stress. So how does NMMI support wellness and mental health, Ms. Monica?
Yeah, so at NMMI, we prioritize mental health, emotional, and spiritual well-being for every cadet. We have free access for confidential counseling through our on-campus cadet counseling center. We also have our 24/7 virtual care through Timely Care for mental health support anytime from anywhere. We also have resources such as life coaching, stress management, and our chaplain for spiritual guidance available for cadets seeking faith-based support. We're committed to helping students not just succeed, but thrive while at NMMI.
Thank you. So I think it's time for us to wrap up our YouTube Live of tonight. So I would like to have a question for all of our cadets. So if you could describe in one word or one phrase what NMMI means to you personally, what would you be? So let's begin with Cadet Colonel Lopez.
If I had to choose one word, I'd say opportunity.
Very good. What about you, Master Sergeant McNamara?
In one word, I'd say discipline.
What if you could use a phrase? What would that phrase be?
Could you come back to me on that?
I was going to say, while you think about that, let me go to Second Lieutenant Cicada.
I would say personal improvement and personal development.
Very good. What about you, Staff Sergeant Holtze?
Values.
Okay, very good. Can we go back to Master Sergeant McNamara?
Yes. So I'd say structured and demanding as well.
Very good. So I would like to thank all of our cadets and Ms. Monica, and thank you all for watching today. We hope this gave you a glimpse into what makes NMMI such a unique and transformative place. I would highly encourage, if you have any questions, to please submit them to our admissions at nmmi.edu. We would love to talk to you and answer all your questions. So if you would like to learn more or start your admissions journey, please visit our website, www.nmmi.edu, or contact our team directly. We'll be honored to help you. And remember, NMMI isn't just a school, it's a community, a tradition, and a path to leadership and opportunity. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to welcoming you to NMMI. Have a good night.